Hi, I'm Lindsay from Lady LJ Knits. I'm going to show you how to set up and maintain and hopefully get to a demo. This might be different stages depending on the noise level in my house or interruptions. Hopefully we get the setup at least done and over with for the Bear Valley Fiber CSM. So when you get it, it's going to come in parts. You're going to get, that is the housing for your cylinder and the gear. And this guy is the table clamp mount. So we're going to start with that. Show you how to put your table clamps on. I'm going to clamp it to the table. And they're adjustable clamps. So like that. You want to give yourself some room so you're not banging into it. And then these go in here. Just line them up. And slides in. And then you'll get your row counter and you just pop that in the back there. And you may have to stretch them a little bit, but just put it in there and line it up. And there's that. Set up. Now, before you put your cylinder in, Rachel's already lubed the CSM for you, but it is good. Get a painty brush, and this is where you're gonna lube. So this track, yeah, of course I have hair everywhere. So these are your cams. These are important. They're what make your project loose or tight. So you're gonna have to play around and figure out what tension you like. I have mine preset. So if you go upwards, it's gonna be loose. If you go down, it's gonna be tight. Don't go down too far or you're gonna end up with your cams right down and your needles are not going to be able to pass in there and you're going to have issues. Sorry about the jumbling around. I did buy a little camera to be able to shoot this, but didn't go very well, so I try to set mine around there, the 3 mark or the 4th mark down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4th E, 4.5 E mark. I guess this one's not. Sorry, just playing around with my cam to get it set back up. And you wanna make sure you. So when you put this guy, the super lube stuff Rachel sends with the Bear Valley fibers, a little bit goes a long way. This will do a bunch of times to lubricate. So after you check out that and get yourself acquainted with the inner workings, look up some adjustments. This is your cylinder. and you'll get a cylinder spring, which will be in your bag, unless that one. So you put the cylinder spring on. This is the cylinder spring. There's that. I marked mine inside and then across, because you want to mark it the best you can, but off to the side is where you want to, if you match up, I marked where my row counter, where I want my, so where this is written on and where your magnet is, you match those up. It will make marking your CSM, I find, a lot easier. You might want to do it other ways, that's fine too. Whatever works for you. Like, can you see that? So, and of course, I finally got it matched up. I need glasses. So, just put those in. You don't need have to just do them up loosely. You don't need them done super tight. Put in all three so it's stable. So, I had pre-marked this. So this is where my, if you turn your row counter on, clear it. So if I go by 1. So, if I put a needle in, right here, you have to be careful. Your cams also do not, if you're putting needles into your CSM, don't put the yarn guide on, please, because this goes here. If it's very close to the needles, so when it goes up, if you have seized latches, this little guy right here, if this guy is sticking out, your yarn guide will smack it and bend it, and needles are expensive to replace. So don't put your yarn guide in yet. So we're gonna go and see, those are the cams working, and see, lines up nicely. And we're gonna go backwards. So we can start putting needles in. Don't put the yarn guide in yet. And turn this guy off. So for needles, your cams are right here. So I'm going to go backwards a little bit. Oh, doesn't want to hold. Hold on, sorry. So go backwards a little bit. So if you're having issues, you can pull the last one up and move it forward. Hopefully that is a good view. So you want to make sure that you're not smashing your cans. Okay, you just move forward and move. So see, latch. So try to push those down. Every once in a while you'll just get a bad one in the batch, and that's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. So you just go around and you put all of your needles in. When you come, so this is how your cams up and down, and they'll come again. So you just want to gently, do not throw this thing around. Don't put your yarn guide on yet. Finish putting in your needles, and then you're gonna do a needle test, which I'm probably gonna pause. Well, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna upload this part. I'm gonna finish putting in all of the needles. If you happen to need more explanation on how to put in needles or maintenance of it, ask me in the comments. I have no problem explaining that. Only thing is, don't put your yarn feeder in, please, until you have all your needles in and you want to mark your cylinder. The only time you should have your yarn feeder in, if you're new to CSM, if you're a seasoned veteran and you want to, you know, go at her and you know your machine, you know your needles, go for it. I'm not telling you what to do because you probably have way more experience than me. But new people, I am telling you from personal experience. I destroyed an $1,800 antique CSM. Yep. I have to still send it in and get it fixed. So, and that's probably going to be about another $500. So I went to using a 3D printed CSM, so that, you know, and then I looked into the do's and don'ts, and definitely that yarn feeder in there until you can see that all of your latches are down, like flipping down and stuff. Like that's, yeah, that's my big tip if you don't want to end up frustrated or snapped yarn feeder, snapped latches. Wait. Yeah, this is a very patient thing to first set up, and then, you know, you'll get faster at it. Just take your time. You know, this is a hobby. This is for fun. This is relaxing. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.